Candace Carter, Thoughts to Go, back in Tudilo's studio. I want to talk about these two paintings. You're seeing one is in color, one is in black and white. The bottom one is Adam and Eve. Well, considering gender, I'd say the woman has more to say here than the man. And the other painting, I am not sure myself. There are two figures, and in the middle, I think the figure we see on the left is moving something to the figure on the right. But I want to show, we talked the last time about color. All right, I'm moving here up close. Now, I said, if you mix pigments yourself, if you make your own color, it's very, very, very brilliant. And it will be more brilliant the more you set lights and darks. Now here, see if I can do this. This is light, and you set a dark blue. And the dark blue will almost glow next to the light color. So you learn when you're painting how to not only make composition, but to use lights and darks, to use pure colors, to break your colors like here. Sometimes you even paint over everything. He's used a lot of green in this one. And, well, he worked for years on paintings. You never really knew when it was done. But look at the light, look at the color. Blue is such an intense color. All right, let's go back up and see what these guys are doing. She is obviously not that unhappy about having eaten the apple, maybe. Who knows? But she does, her physiognomy is not finished. Neither is his. But you get an idea. And the main thing is, if you look at the composition, this lady is really on the move, taking up a lot of the painting, even though the man is still in almost half of the painting, but he's very small, more in the background. He has hardly any feet or even sex organs. So, this is what you can do if you have a theme and you want color. Now, I don't really know everything in this painting, what it all is, but you can see the different colors he uses. Now, what happens when you move up from color, wow, to this? Now, it looks much too blue in the way I'm filming it, but it is not blue, it's black. He only used black, that's it, on a white canvas, on a white piece of paper. All right, now, see how close I can get. Oh, there's up there. Now you can see he does the same thing. He can set a light, very light, the legs are very light, and set a dark. And you get an impression of volume, but not as much as you do here. This is still a sketch. He's still in the middle of this. The guy on the right doesn't even, he has a head, but not a lot. So he's still, this is what we call works in progress. And it's just depending on if you're working on the gesture, if you're working on the composition, if the one thing that people often do when they start to paint and draw is they want to go into detail immediately. The artist usually doesn't. He usually just tries to get down the basics and then moves on to eventually to more detail. There is not a lot of detail in either of these. So I thought it would be fun to show them. Maybe I can do one where you can see the top. See the difference. We will be taking this wall down, so I did want to use the chance to speak of these two paintings, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.